Welcome back, everybody, to Traffic in the Slot. Today we are going through our Atlantic Division tier rankings list. How's everybody doing today? Hey, you guys.
Doing good?
Yeah,
How
I'm
you
doing
doing,
great.
Conor?
I'm doing great.
All right.
Connor's been having some technical differentiations today.
Technological differences.
I'm going to say it different every time. Do the Atlantic, starting in alphabetical order as per usual with the Boston Bruins. They pack that rink down over there in Harvard. You're gonna get a lot of hate from Boston for that. Don't care. Fuck you guys.
So
Love
we're
you
looking
guys.
at Boston. Let's go with
Yeah.
Boston. Who wants to
Mhm.
start?
I'll go first.
Okie dokie.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Yeah. I love Pasta, dude. I think he's like one of the coolest players, dude. If I said it before, like if I had like one guy to choose outside of Colorado, I'd
Mhm.
probably hang out with him, man. He's cool
Yeah,
as shit.
he's fun. He seems like he
Yeah.
has a lot of
He
fun.
looks like a really cool dude you could have like a beer with. Their offense isn't bad, dude. Casey Middlestad, who was on Colorado, fit quite nicely in there. And in fact, I just read an article like 2 days ago that he could be like their breakout player this year. Um,
He does seem to fit the more
yeah, yeah.
Boston
He
speed
he
of
plays on the
things.
wing though. He's on the wing. He's not. He doesn't play center. He played on the wing last
Yeah,
year.
yeah, that's the big thing of
So
why I think
yeah,
he's thriving now is because he's not playing center.
right.
It's a simpler game
Yeah,
for him to process, I think. Not that he's not able to
yeah,
do that. He's a smart player. It's just a matter of, I think he's just outmatched pretty much he's just outmatched as a center in the NHL almost all the
yeah,
time.
yeah. Because you have to use your body and your size and everything. He just doesn't use it as he'll be better off on the wing. But
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought they were going to trade Pavel Zacha. His name was in the trade market for a while. I'm kind of glad they kept him. He fits pretty good on that. He looks like a Boston, like his last name Pavel Zacha, like a Boston Bruin. JJ
Like
Paterka,
like David Krejci.
it's yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like yeah, it's weird. It's like some guys just like like they look perfect like to be a Boston Bruin.
Yeah.
But JJ Paterka was like the weird one, right? Like he was on what he go from the St. Louis
No,
to Utah.
he was Utah
Oh, Buffalo. He played
to
for Buffalo.
Buffalo. No, Buffalo to Utah. And
Buffalo to
then
Utah. They kept him for 1 year,
yeah,
and then they traded him to Boston. So something was up with that, but
I like
still a good
Paterka.
player.
I think
Me too.
Paterka
I do
would be
too.
I think he would score a bazillion goals with Colorado. He
Yeah,
just seems like the type of finisher that Colorado needs. But
yeah.
he didn't have a very good year, so
The first 2 lines are pretty good. I mean,
yeah.
the top 6 is pretty solid. It's a solid top 6. I like that. Bottom 6 is okay. Minton, he's still coming up. We'll see what he could do. Their defense, I've always liked McAvoy. He's still really good. Um, Lindholm's okay. Zadorov is like I don't know. He's just a big dude. He played pretty good last year though, compared to the years prior, taking bad penalties, getting burnt on every play. And Jeremy Swayman is
Jeremy
top.
Swayman.
He's top 10 goalie in the league, right? You could say
Yeah,
he's top 10.
when he has a full off season. I mean, that's what dogged
Yeah.
them last year was that he
Yes.
was a holdout and he wasn't up to his game for whatever reason. So
I'm gonna give him a B. I think they're a playoff team still. Um, Depending on what other teams do, they could just sneak in as a wild card. But I'm gonna give him a B. I like the roster to be honest. I think
I
they're a good team.
Mm-hmm.
I also like it. So I pretty much agree with everything that you said, Paul. I like I like the way their top six is built. They've got that's a strong group of wingers with a quality set of centers that are both that are two-way centers that can provide elite defense. So they've got They've got a solid top six. I really like their bottom six. I like Tanner Chanot and Mark Cass. Like that Kuznetsov guy, he could take Morgan Geeky's role if Morgan Geeky was an outlier last year. You know, Morgan Geeky had a huge season and it was out of nowhere. Like he's been a solid player, but not like that. So I like their offense. I like their defense too. Zadorov, the way I feel about Zadorov is he's one of those big bruising pesky defensemen who by the time they hit that like 30, 31-year-old age when they're a veteran defenseman, that's when they play well because
Yeah.
they're a veteran now, so they get it.
Yeah.
It's just second
Yeah.
nature to them. So he's good at what he does. He's a pest. I like
He'll get
Lindholm.
smarter as he gets older.
And I said my piece on Swayman already. The only thing that I think that could derail this team and their because they could be a third seed in the Atlantic. I could see it. Like they could win the
Oh, yeah.
third spot. I mean, they could be number one because who knows? But injuries to their defensive core are something to watch out for because McAvoy has missed some time. Lindholm, I mean,
Yeah.
Zadorov, they've all kind of missed some time. I don't know about Will Borgen. Will Borgen is an upgrade too. That's a good, solid pickup for them.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So I will
That's a good
also
point with
give
their
them a
defense.
B, but it's a pretty high B for the Bs.
Hodge?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with just about everything you guys said. I mean, they're Boston's always been a well-run organization. They've fucking built one hell of a good team here. It's a solid team. I still think that they're a defensively sound team with a nice scoring touch. You know, especially if Morgan Geeky can repeat, that's going to be scary dangerous. And like you guys have brought up with Millstat going to the wing, that finally, I think, shows out what we were expecting in Colorado. So, yeah, I mean, my only concern with them is goaltending. If Swayman's on point, hell yeah. If he potentially gets injured, I don't know how much I would trust DiPietro. But yeah, I'd say probably a mid-high B as well.
They're a safe pick, to be
Yeah.
honest, out of like
Yeah, it's
of
it's
the
hard
Eastern
because
Conference. Yeah, they're
the
just a
Atlantic
well-balanced
is
team.
so stacked.
You know, I agree with Conor though. I'm looking at their wingers. They're like out of all the teams we've done so far, besides like the teams that we know, Colorado. They could use some more better left wingers, but this is a really nice balance. Like their wingers are better than their center depth. I think. Like if you take all those wingers,
Yeah,
like both
I
sides,
agree.
right wing and
Yeah,
left
yeah,
wing,
yeah,
they're
So
yeah.
really good. They're
so
pretty balanced.
I'm kind of looking at it like an NHL 26 roster. And do I think that Peterka, Zaka, and Pasternak will have good chemistry together on the ice? Yeah, I do. And I think the same thing about
Yeah,
that second line. Just for whatever reason, it seems like a good combination.
yeah, absolutely, totally
Just
agree with that, dude.
just on the eye test, not any like statistics or history or whatever, just on the eye test on who those players are. I think the chemistry there works.
Yeah. They got a good solid team, a good solid playoff team that could compete with any team in their division.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Buffalo
Now off to
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
was last season the outlier. They need to replicate their success.
Or did that GM firing actually fix all of their problems like
Yeah.
so many people have talked about for years?
Yeah, for sure.
I like them because I just I like the teams that haven't been good the last, especially Buffalo, decade or so,
Mhm.
come up. But I honestly like Tage Thompson's gonna have to pick up the scoring. Zach Benson's gonna have to pick up the scoring. You're missing Tuck, who had like what 34 goals,
Something like that, yeah.
something like that. So Cole Byram's gone. They still got a pretty solid defense, and they're all young. Rasmus Dahlin is all-world
Yeah,
defenseman.
33 goals, yeah.
33? Okay, yeah, and
Mhm.
Luka Pekka Luukkonen is I like him, but he's like, you don't know. He reminds me of like Alexander Goria when he was on Colorado. Like, you just don't know what you're gonna get that night. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, like, I think they kind of downgraded from the offseason, in my opinion. You know, I mean, they got. I do like Zach Benson. I think he's awesome. You know, I always root for the tiny players. I'm only 5'5", so I root for them.
Dude, that kid plays hard.
Sam Carrick is he has a motor, dude. I love Sam Carrick on that fourth line. Krebs just got re-signed. I like him too. I like all the players. It's just going to be hard to compete. I'm looking at division wise, and you know, each team now with the new 84 game schedule compared to 82. Every team plays in their division 2 more times. So you play your division 2 more times than that. I don't know what teams they are depending, but I'm gonna give them a C, to be honest. Like, I honestly don't think they're gonna make the playoffs this year. I think they're gonna be they're gonna be competitive, but I don't think they're gonna be the team they were last season. I'm gonna give them a C.
Okay. Hodge, take it away.
No, as far as Buffalo's concerned, I am 100% concerned with their ability to repeat last season. Right, that was wild, especially coming out of the Olympic break. You know, they really seem to have fucking put their foot on the gas and just kicked ass and took names. I do like their roster. I think that they've got a lot of quality core pieces that they've kind of built around. I don't know if it's an upgrade either. But again, like we kind of, or well, Connor brought up in the 20s, you know, with Boston, right? Is like, is it a downgrade or is it, you know, will the chemistry work?
Yeah.
Because if all these guys are bought in, if they're still riding that high from last year, I feel like every one of these dudes will be 100% bought in, and they could fucking catch fire again, no problem.
I mean, besides Tuck, all of these players played for them last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I mean, yeah, losing 33 goals is a hit. But
and you also lost Byram.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, those are two big blows. Is it that bad though? I get what you're saying. I agree. It is.
Well, so I don't think losing Tuck is as bad because I think they can pick up those 33 goals in the aggregate. To be completely honest, especially if Tage Thompson gets up, if Darlene fucking shows out a little bit, you know, fucking just pick some guys. Josh Doan, fucking if Benson even fucking kicks ass as expected.
So here's what I feel about this team.
Mm-hmm.
This team is in a weird place because they had a great season last year, surprisingly, for a team that's historically been terrible. And
yeah,
they made a lot of they lost two big pieces of that, and then they're going to rely on Osland, Hellenius, who are like rookies basically. They've only had one season, I think, and they spot started in games. Hellenius was awesome in the playoffs. So
yeah, I was gonna say,
like, but all of these guys were here with Buffalo last year, so they know that these guys are bought in to Lindy Ruff right now. And then they added Olin Zellweger, who I like, and I think he's a solid. I think he fits into the Buffalo system very, very well. So I think that's a good move. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Yeah. I think Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen is like Luukkonen is like a 1B goalie. Like, he's at the bottom tier of number one goaltenders. Is he a number one goaltender in the NHL? For sure. Is he good enough to push you through? The question is can he perform in the playoffs? Because he had a hard time in the playoffs. He was great during the regular season. But being a good regular season goalie isn't going to get you anywhere. Just ask Connor Hellebuck.
Yep.
So
or Ed Belfour, historically.
Yeah, you're right, dude.
Yeah. So I mean, for Buffalo, I give this team. I'm gonna give them a B because I don't think they moved the needle. I think they're in the same place they were, but just with a slightly different roster.
Buffalo had been historically the NHL farm team. I mean, just look at how many guys have won the cup in the last 10, 12 years that came from fucking Buffalo.
Yeah.
You know,
Some of them
it's a
was
ridiculous
immediate.
amount.
Like
Yeah,
Kyle
exactly.
Okposo. That
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Went to
shit,
Florida
almost
and won.
what a third of Vegas and Florida's team was a Sabre at some point.
Yeah.
You know, but
So what's your vote?
I don't know.
Where are you putting them, buddy?
I'm actually really interested to see how their goaltending works out before I give my vote, because like you said, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen is a serviceable starting goaltender.
Yeah.
And Alex Lyon showed a lot of promise.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of do a similar thing with, the Lumberyard and save both of them.
Yeah.
Some strain throughout the season. Because I don't know. Lyon reminds me a lot of Wolf, weirdly enough.
Oh, from Calgary?
Yeah, from Calgary. Yeah. And I think he could give him a couple more years. I think he could easily take the job from Luukkonen.
Sure, absolutely. It's totally possible. Kind of like Wedgwood did to Blackwood last year.
Yeah, exactly.
The exact same thing, basically. Except Wedgwood's not a younger goaltender. It's a little
I was going to say, except Lyon's younger. Wedgwood's older.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, but as far as like the way that this team is built, the buy-in, all of it, I don't think that they're changing anything. I think they're going for it 100%, and I wouldn't be surprised if they're 1 or 2.
Yeah.
So, depending on how Florida plays now, fully healthy. So I'm gonna give them honestly an A.
Okay.
Ooh.
So we have an A, a B, and a C here. How do we throw this
if
one?
If you guys want to give, I'm good with a B.
Okay,
I mean, if I was going to give them a C, I would give them like a C plus.
We'll take the average, and
yeah, that's fine.
Like I made I made that executive decision on the Philadelphia one, the other day. So
yeah, that's right.
maybe once we talk about some other rosters, we'll be like, hold up, maybe Buffalo's better or worse than such and such. So that means we're on to
a lot
Detroit.
of benefit of the doubt. To be completely fair,
this team is just fucking mess.
Detroit, the Vancouver of the East.
I mean, Yzerman steps down. He's going to be what's Lilich?
Chris Illich,
the owner. Yeah, Illich. He's going to be his little elf running around, helping him out. Dude, Yzerman was probably like, you want to know what, dude? I don't want to do this shit anymore with this fucking Larkin thing. It's been going on when they lost the regular last game of the season, like 2 days after that, Larkin wanted to get traded. So it's been going on for like fucking 2.5 months now.
Because he's a giant crybaby. That's why I don't like him. He's such a baby.
Well, yeah, I'm getting to that point. I'm just saying, it's like he's just like, fuck this, give it to somebody else. I just want to go sit in the desk next to your office and just do paperwork and not do anything else. But honestly, if any Detroit fans are watching this, I feel bad for you guys. This team fucking sucks.
Yeah,
they might be worse than Vancouver. This might be worse than Vancouver. Because Larkin's going to leave. That. I don't know what they're going to get. I've seen so many scenarios with Dallas, Pittsburgh.
Who the fuck? How is Dallas going to afford Dylan Larkin? They can't even pay Jason Robertson now.
That's another ridiculous thing going on over there. But I you know what? I like Maurice Seider is awesome. Yeah, love him. They don't have too bad of a defense, but their offense is just. The Brinkhat might get traded as well. I don't know, dude. This team is just not good. This is the Vancouver Canucks of the Eastern Conference. 100%. And Yzerman hasn't done a damn thing to make this team better, dude. I don't even know what to say. I'm giving him a date. I I don't even think they get like 52 to 60 points this year with this squad. Because you got to anticipate Larkin's going to be gone. And even if they get back Robertson, they're still not going to make the playoffs.
I'd actually give them a better odds if they got Robertson.
Yeah, maybe not be in last place or whatever, but they're
This
definitely not
team
going to be
still
anywhere
sucks
close
with
enough in the
Jason
playoffs.
Robertson on it.
Yeah, it's just a bad
I know the
team.
team. Yes, I don't disagree,
it's a
but
bad team.
they're obviously better with Jason Robertson than without him.
Yeah, when he's only on the ice, but you need your full team to be good, dude. I mean,
I know. Yeah, I agree.
I know what you're saying. Lucas Raymond, he's a good player. I don't know. Alex DeBrincat is maybe their best player, best forward. I don't like Dylan Larkin. I just don't. I would never want him on my team. I don't care if he has an 8.7 friendly cap, whatever it is. He hasn't scored an even strength goal since December 18th of 2025.
Dylan Larkin is all the worst things we hate about Connor McDavid without any of the upside.
Yeah. Well, Dylan Larkin's like, I want to go to a Stanley Cup contender. I want to go to Florida, Vegas, Dallas. What was the other team he wanted to go to?
Minnesota.
It was
Minnesota.
He's from
and they
Minnesota.
said no.
That makes the most sense, but
Minnesota
he's
can't
one of the
do
reasons
that.
why this team sucks because he didn't.
Minnesota
he didn't do
can't afford
shit.
him.
They were in the playoffs.
So-
they were in first place.
Can I chime in on that?
I'm giving him a D. I'm done. Go ahead.
All right, there you go.
You guys go.
If Dylan Larkin is going to go to Minnesota, it means Minnesota is not re-signing Quinn Hughes. There's no way
That's
that they
right.
can pay Quinn Hughes and Kirill Kaprizov the probably $17 million apiece and pay Dylan Larkin and Matt, unless they get rid of a Matt Boldy or whatever. I just don't see it. That's why Minnesota doesn't make any sense. Like, why would Minnesota?
I just said it makes sense because of their center depth. That's all the reason why I said that.
Sure, but what are they going to do? Make Detroit retain 75% of the salary?
No. I get it. I'm just saying, like, out of all those teams, though, I would think Minnesota would make sense for him to go to because of the position that he would be in.
I'd
he
rather
would be first line center.
I'd rather have Sam Carrick as my first center than have Dylan Larkin on my team. And JT Miller, I feel the same way about that guy too. But anyway, so I will also give this team a D.
It's a 30-second fucking bitch fest rant, really, is all it is, about how much they suck. And apparently Yzerman would rather do paperwork. He would rather fucking hate his life in the office than fucking actually take on this team.
Yeah. He said, fuck it, you do it.
Yeah, honestly, I don't fucking blame him.
It's like the grocery stores, like putting in the lines that we have to do it ourselves now. That's basically what Yzerman just did. He's like, fuck it, you do it. I don't want to do it anymore.
Exactly.
He's probably done with it. I don't blame him in a way, but I also blame him because he made this team
Bill Burr rant.
The development team that team has not been good because they have good talent here. Axel Sandin Pellikka is good. Carter Mazur, Marco Kasper are good prospects. That Emmett Finney guy, he had 30 points in 82 games last year, but who knows how that came about, or I don't know if he played up the lineup or what. But their best player is Mo Sider, and he's not an offensive player in any way, shape, or form.
He's a great defenseman.
Yeah, he's an incredible defenseman. Should, if there was a defensive defenseman award, he should be in the top 3 every single year. He's that good. But they need offense. That team can't score. Like, they just need to do better. You know what I'd really like,
the
though?
Team's gone the way of the city.
What we need to do is Colorado and Detroit need to make a trade this year. And it's going to be Dave Haxtell for Alex Tanguay, and then we'll have a good power play.
There you go.
Detroit had a great power play last year, and that should be the trade that happens. I'm going to start that rumor.
Can you trade coaches?
Can you trade coaches?
Why not?
I don't think you can.
Didn't they used to trade like bags of pucks and shit back in the day?
Yeah.
Here's some old goalie equipment and take this other player.
Yeah. And, remind you guys, they also traded their future goalie, right? Casa, whatever his name was. He was like their future goalie. He was a high prospect for goaltending.
He should have been, right? He's like, what is he, 23?
Okay.
He should have been playing. He should have like 20 games I don't know how many games he's played for in the NHL.
He's 23,
Mm-hmm.
and he catches at the left. He catches left, so he's a high. These
Highly
kind of
sought
messes it
after
up sometimes
prospect.
with the shooting on the forward. So, but he's a really good prospect and they got rid of
He
him.
has one game played, and it was 2 years ago, not last year. One game.
Huh.
At Buffalo.
That guy should have gotten more chances. He's a
Yeah.
good goaltender.
Yeah, he did win.
Just needed time, and they just kept having him in the AHL for years. And their AHL team didn't do anything either. So
Yeah,
I don't know. I
you're
just
right,
think
Conor. There's
I
no
just think they've
excuse.
had a poor development team.
Yeah.
And
They did.
Colorado just doesn't have the prospects. They just
Development.
No, they just don't have anything. Yeah, they don't have anything to develop. It's just like, yeah, there's some guys, and we'll just go out and get a bunch of cheap guys the next year, and then but shit, it's worked.
Goes at the Stanley Cup window.
So, anyways, that's D's all around, is it not?
D's all around.
That's a D.
Put some D's on that bitch. So fucking the Red Wings have gone the way of their city and just fallen right off a cliff.
Yeah.
It's just
bad.
No offense to Detroit, but it's utter trash.
They know.
And it's depressing.
I think the fans know how bad that is right now.
100%.
Yeah. I feel bad for them because that's a original 6 team and they're just in the dump.
You guys ready to dive into Florida?
Yeah, let's dive in.
Let's dive into Florida. Let's
dive into alligator-infested waters.
I'll start this one. This is a team that's gonna make the playoffs. It is the stacked roster that they were supposed to have last year. It's a little less stacked. I mean, losing Samoskevich and Evan Rodriguez is not great. Garnett Hathaway and Lars Eller and Sanders Bowman. They'll work. They'll work. It's Florida. They're gonna play big and heavy, and that's fine. That's what bottom sixers like that do. But they got a strong top 9 if it's healthy. You could say the same about their defense. They got a lot meaner again with Radko Gudas, but they're great. However, this team will not make it to the Stanley Cup Finals because Jacob Markstrom is their goaltender. Unless Akira Schmid takes the step to become a true NHL goaltender, Markstrom's not going to lead them there. Nope. So I'm gonna give them a B.
I mean, they have the fucking Fratelli crime brothers back in action over there from the Goonies. Fucking Sloth and Chunk duo action. The fucking Kachucks. I don't know, man. I don't think that they've improved at all. I don't think that they've lost anything at the same time. Like you could argue losing Bobrovsky might have fucking hurt a little bit.
Bobrovsky's a roller coaster.
Get to the playoffs. That's why I finished with the caveat of for when they get to the playoffs.
Well, I mean, even like
because his roster could clearly get them.
He's had good. It's just he's.
But he doesn't.
It's like a feast or famine kind of thing for Bobrovsky.
Good, not great. And this Florida team, the roster's built to where they can withstand that. Now, could you say Jacob Markstrom has had feast or famine seasons?
I just think he sucks.
Same.
I
think it's a lot of famine and not a whole lot of fucking feasting.
He's had good seasons, and he has. I don't have confidence in him as a goaltender who will lead you through the playoffs. He may have. I mean, he could be top 5 in save percentage and goals against average through the regular season, and I still don't care. He's not a proven reliable goaltender in the playoffs, and that's what's going to doom them. Because I don't think he can be that guy.
I think when it comes to Florida, it's they think they can either outscore or outbruise their problems.
Most of the time
at this point. And most of the time, yeah, sure. Most of the time they could in the past. Can they do it now? We'll see. I don't know. I still think this is one of the more stacked divisions in the league.
I do too.
It's right up there with the Central as far as I'm concerned. And I don't have a lot of faith in Florida. As opposed to the amount of faith I have in Buffalo, I have very little faith in Florida doing anything beyond the playoffs. So I'm going to give them a B as well. They were an A, but nah, I just don't. I don't think they're going to make it very far.
With their goaltending, I agree with that, guys. For
They've
sure.
also been there for so many years now that I think people have kind of figured out how to play against Florida in the same way that they figured out Tampa and Colorado.
Sure. I was just about to bring those two up.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think the main thing for this team is to stay healthy. If any of these guys, like if two of these guys go down in the top 9, they're going to have a lot of problems. Like what if Matthew Tkachuk gets hurt, or Hagee, Reinhardt? That's a lot of goals. Alexander Barkov is just an exceptional hockey player, dude. Like he's one of the, I like him. Like, everyone says like Connor McDavid should be like the face. This guy should be one of the faces of the NHL.
Well, you saw how different this team was without him last season.
Yeah, well, his first like shift of training camp, he tore his ACL, whatever it was, and he was out for the whole season.
Yep.
The guy is such a good fucking hockey player. Like Florida Panthers are the team down here. I watch them on TV all the time. He's surrounded with a bunch of goony guys that could play hockey, though. As much as we hate Brady and Matthew, the Tkachuk brothers, they're going to put up 70 points each this year, easily. They're going to get 70 points each. Barkov is probably going to get close to 100. Honestly, guys, like this team is going to just beat the shit out of everybody. That's how they're going to win their games. That's how, they might lose. They might give up like 4 goals, but you're going to pay the price for it because Jacob Markstrom. And like you said, Connor, if they know that their goaltending isn't up to par and they can't do it, like if they're in playoff bound, they're going to trade for a goalie. They'll get a goalie at the trade deadline. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or they could not. Maybe they could go like maybe Schmidt will be better on this team. I mean, this healthy. This team is. I do like the Radko Gudas.
I do too.
I wish we signed him. To be honest,
I do too.
all the defensemen, they're really good, but they're like 31 or older. But they've been playing together for a couple of seasons now, and Brad Marchand is still a pain in the ass to play against. Lindell is really fucking good. Lindell is probably one of their future pieces.
Carter
after
Verhaeghe,
all these guys retire.
Carter Verhaeghe is one of my favorite players to watch play hockey. He is so much fun to watch.
Great, dude.
He is so good. I'm watching him with Florida's run these last 3-4 years. I'm just looking at him and I'm like, I want that guy to play for Colorado so bad. So bad. He's so good to watch. So much fun.
Yeah, they're fun. They're a fun team to watch. But the Brady, I think it's going to be like a little bit overhyped in the beginning, and then they'll settle down. But overall, I mean, you look at this team. This team is just stacked with just like brutes and goal scorers at the same time, and a really, really, really good defense. Honestly, their goaltending is their only. I think their forwards are rated like a B+ overall, close to an A. Their defense is probably a B. And then their fucking goaltending's like a D or an F, to be honest. I mean, they're both of them.
A C at best.
They're not that good. Yeah, C at best. Markstrom is not a good goaltender. Unfortunately, he's not a good goaltender. But he did start his career in Florida. Maybe he'll get a boost. But honestly, guys, I'm giving him an A. This is like their revenge tour thing. You want to keep him at B, that's fine. I'll give him like the A- kind of thing. But
I mean,
this is the team to beat in the Eastern Conference right now.
Here's the other thing to think about with their goaltending, since we've been on it, is Schmidt's not signed still. So they're back. They don't technically have a backup right now.
Is he RFA?
They
haven't. He's an RFA.
His hearing is the first one in August, I think. He's like August 1st or something.
A lot of players are getting signed who file for arbitration, so he'll probably get signed as well.
That's the thing, is they only have 1.2 mil in cap space right now. So if they're gonna go out for a goaltender at the deadline, they're gonna have to find a way to make space for it.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have to allocate $5-6 million.
Yeah, they're
for
going to have to
a
sacrifice
good enough
something. But for
goaltender.
goaltending, it's important for the playoffs.
So-
You're going to have to sacrifice that.
Yeah, for sure. I don't
You know.
disagree.
I don't
And
think
I
they're
don't
gonna.
think Jacob Markstrom's gonna be the answer.
I don't think they're gonna do that unless Jacob Markstrom is like Alex
Trash?
Georgiev level bad, and they're like, holy shit, we need to stop this.
You want to hear some
Stop the
fucked up?
bleeding.
Here's a fucked up stat since we keep bringing Gio up, but Alex Georgiev is actually the winningest
Yeah, I knew you were gonna
goaltender
say
for
that.
Colorado in the last 10 years.
Yeah, he has the most.
He has the most wins
Mhm.
for Colorado in the last 10 years.
I'm not really
Which is-
surprised by that.
Yeah.
Because
because he's had the most tenure with 2.5 seasons.
Yeah, that's one thing, but like also the teams he had in front of him were so offensively gifted that they just outplayed everyone and him.
What did we just talk about with Florida?
Yeah, I got it.
Even if Markstrom's as bad as Alexander Georgiev, this team unfortunately is built enough to withstand it.
To a degree.
To get to the playoffs.
Yes. Yeah, sure. I think they make the playoffs.
In a stacked Atlantic, this is probably worse than the Central right now.
I wouldn't be surprised if they actually ignore their goaltending problems because of the wins they'll be getting, and it shoots them in the foot in the playoffs.
Possible, yeah. It's definitely a possible scenario.
I really wouldn't be
if they
surprised.
take that route.
Yeah.
I moved him to A. Paul convinced me. It is. I mean,
they're as close to an S tier team as you can get without their goaltending.
Alexander Barkov is like your Patrice Bergeron or Anze Kopitar, and you can never count out a team that has that guy on it.
Yeah.
That's who that guy is.
He reminds me of Sergei Fedorov back in the day, dude.
Sure.
Like he's just like that player, you know? Maybe with less goals, I guess. Sergei always got like 35, 45 goals a season, but he's going to win the Selke next year.
Right. The Selke trophy has his name on it for the next 5 or 6 years if he can stay healthy.
Yeah, the only reason why he didn't win it this year because he was out all season.
Right. It was, and the last 10 years before that, you know, it was Patrice Bergeron and Anze Kopitar that had it all the time.
Yep. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. My favorite team,
Montreal,
in the Atlantic.
Well, if it's your favorite, you can go first.
So fun to watch.
They are fun to watch.
Yeah,
I love this team.
I never thought I would really be rooting for like a Canadian team because I really don't pay attention to them. I'm just being honest.
I've always loved
Montreal
Canadian teams,
is so fun, dude. Look at these guys. Look at all these this young talent on this fucking team, dude. Ivan Demidov, he's gonna have the best contract in like 3 years from now. Like I said it off camera.
Right.
His contract is stupid friendly.
Yeah.
Was it $9 million?
Yeah, something like
$9
that.
million.
9.125, 9.2.
You look if you go to Puck Ledger, he's projected to be 12 or 13, so he took like a $4 million pay cut. If that's the case, you know, it's his fair AAV. This whole team, this whole fucking team from the first line to the third pairing, all the way to goaltending, is tits, dude. I mean, I think this team's gonna win the Atlantic Division this year. It's going to be really close with them in Florida. I'm giving them an A. I can't wait to watch this team this year. There's a lot of teams that I can't wait to watch, and these are one of them, besides Colorado. But yeah, everyone on this team is great. Alex Newhook, I'm glad he found a home.
Love it.
I like the kid when he was on Colorado, Stanley Cup champion.
Yep.
All these guys.
His playoff performance last season was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I loved it.
That goal from behind the net. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Wasn't that nice?
Yeah.
That was nice, dude. I actually saw that the other day. I was watching some playoffs. They had like the best playoff goals, and that was one of them. You know what? You know what made this team really good? When they chose.
I was just about to bring up Slavkovsky. I was just like, how fucking smart of a pick was that?
He's such a dynamic player. That top line.
Yes.
Maybe one of the best top lines in the NHL right now.
Slavkovsky is the glue for that top six.
And he's a big dude.
He's the glue. Yeah.
Big dude.
I thought Val Nichushkin was the glue after the 2022 the cup run. We had to make the decision between Nas and Val. I thought Val was that glue guy because he was, but then it stopped happening.
Yeah. Drugs.
And overall with their defense,
drugs.
like Lane Hudson's going to be a stud.
For sure.
Overall, their defense is just really good. I'd pick any of these guys to be on Colorado like right now. Like I would trade out Brett Burns for like
100%.
any of these guys right now, dude. You know what I'm saying? Brett Burns or even Manson or something like that. I mean, these guys are just good. Dobb is awesome. They're just a great team, dude. I'm giving them an A. They're awesome. I hope they win the Stanley Cup if Colorado doesn't, to be honest.
Me too. I totally want. As soon as we lost, I was like, Montreal, please, come on, Montreal.
Me too.
Dude, the Montreal Buffalo series was.
Yeah,
that was great.
Fun stuff.
So fun to watch.
Classic.
So hard to root for, though.
Yeah.
It's so hard. It's both those dudes. Like, just I don't care who wins. Just go all the way.
Yeah.
Oh, but no, I was gonna say I can't listen to anyone talk about Ivan Demidov without fucking thinking of Doug Dimmadome from the Fairly Odd Parents. It's just every time, just the most millennial thing in the fucking world right there. It's like, oh my god, dude has a fucking 400-gallon hat on.
Oh man.
I just want to say one more thing, Hodge, before you go. Them losing against Carolina in the Eastern Conference Finals the way they did, right?
Yeah.
That basically, I think that made them better going into next season.
I think it made them hungry.
That's what I mean, like more hungry.
Yeah.
So by them losing, that's what they always say, you got to lose to win.
Yep.
So I think,
Yeah, they're in that part of the
chicken
team
sandwich.
I just wanted to say that, dude, that I think they're going to be a really good fucking team this year, dude. Over 100 points.
I honestly think Montreal just kicked their fucking door open when it comes to their Stanley Cup window. They just said, fucking, we're here. And I love it. This team's so much fun to watch. They're so exciting. Just, it's like a younger Colorado. They're crazy high flying, fucking just offense stacked out. Like, I'm with you, man. I want to give them an A, honestly.
They're a little reminiscent of the 22 Cup team.
A little bit.
Like kind of the same elements.
Yeah. I love Jacob Dobesh too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I think that dude's.
I think he's going to be real good.
That's a stud.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you at all. This team is extremely well put together, and yeah, it's definitely an A. I'd actually be willing to give them an S.
That's pretty close to it. I'm going to be honest with you. I was thinking about it too.
This is easily one of my favorite rosters in the league. I think Philip Dano in that system is like it's meant to be. He's not as good offensively anymore, but like that dude is the shutdowniest of shutdown defenders out there. So, or shutdown centers. So, I really like this team. I'm giving them an S.
Let's not forget too who the guy behind the bench is.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, Martin St. Louis. Yeah. They've definitely bought into that guy. I think they're so bought in that's why Demidov signed
Ted Lasso of the NHL.
He's a great coach. Great coach.
He honestly had the life formula to be such a great fucking coach. That dude was a stud of a fucking player with Tampa.
Yeah.
Like that for us short guys, like that was the guy, like fucking smaller than everybody else, but had a motor like a motherfucker. And he's just, I think he's perfect for the Canadians as a coach.
He's gonna be there for a long time.
French bastard.
So I put him in A because it was 2-1.
Yeah,
are we gonna go S or are we gonna go A?
I'd stick with A, but they're closer. If you want to give them an S, it's really close, dude.
There's a little bit of hope there.
Well,
I think there's a little bit of hope in the S tier.
Okay.
But I mean, if they're an S, then I would have to say Buffalo's got to get pumped up to an A.
Well, we've still got
That's my
3 teams.
opinion.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
So we're jumping on
Ottawa.
to Ottawa now.
You guys can take Ottawa. I don't know enough about Ottawa to really have much of an opinion, so I'd love to hear you guys' take.
Go ahead, Connor.
Tim Stutzla is great. I like Dylan Cousins.
Dylan Cousins is good.
I like Eklund. I mean, this team is. There's pieces I like, but there's just not enough here for it doesn't.
Me too.
It's kind of like just a jumble of pieces.
Slapdash.
Kinda,
They're a better.
Yeah.
They're a better team without Brady, though.
It's
Brady's
true. They're a
Sure.
better.
Sure.
They're a better team without the
Because
Kachucks.
William
yeah.
Eklund's going to be really good, dude. He's
Yeah,
gonna
no,
be a
I
stud.
agree. I love
You know?
Tim Stutzla, and
Yeah, me
it's
too.
just. I mean, any of those wingers for the right wings could be the top line winger. Any one of them could play the top
Yeah.
spot.
Top 6, yeah, at least.
It's just a matter of which one of them
Bobrovsky.
does it. And they kind of all slot in anywhere. Drake Batherson might be locked into that two position there, but I don't know. Their defense, I like pieces of
Shabbat,
their
from
defense.
what I
I like
remember.
Sanderson and Zub. I kind of like all of their defensemen.
Yeah.
Their bottom pairing is young, so probably a weak point. But and then there's
Carter Yamcha guy sounds a little scary.
Yakimchuk.
It depends how Linus Ullmark plays. If he plays lights out, they're going to be pretty. They'll be fine.
Yeah, and
They might
like
sneak in
Yamcha.
us to a wild card.
And Sam Erson's got the skills to be a number one, and he just has to do it somewhere. And so
Yeah.
maybe it's him. Another one of those questionable goaltender areas. I just think this team's going to miss the playoffs. I'd probably give them a
Me
C.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everything you said, Connor, basically what I was going to say. Like, they don't have enough, but they have some pretty good pieces for the future. Maybe in like 2 years, they could probably be a top 3 team, depending on because Florida ain't going to be up there forever. Boston's probably going to take a step back. Tampa, Toronto, and all those guys. So I think their time's not here yet, but it will be soon.
So they're going to be fighting for the 6th spot in the fucking division at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they just don't have enough right now, but give them some time. I mean, Linus Ullmark he's getting old too, so they're gonna have to find a new goalie.
Yep.
I do like Stutzel's awesome. Didn't Gerard beat the crap out of him last year? Was it Stutzel? He beat the crap
I
out
don't
of
know.
him. Who was the guy that Gerard got into a fight? I think it was Ottawa.
Sam Girard beat the shit out of somebody
Yeah,
last
you
year. I
didn't
don't
see that
remember
fight
that at
last year?
all.
He beat the fuck out of him, dude.
I don't remember.
I don't remember who it was. Anyway, Dylan Cousins, he's all right. He's good. But I do like William Eklund. I think he was I was surprised that San Jose traded him, but they got some good pieces to fill him up. But anyway, Ottawa, give him a C, dude. I don't think they're making the playoffs. They don't have enough pieces. C.
Yeah. I mean, somebody's got to take a huge step up, and somebody can.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
They have a better team than Detroit, though.
For sure.
Anyone does, but they do have a better team than Detroit.
Well, Vancouver and
with the
Detroit
guys
are going to be fighting for 32.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tampa.
Yeah, Tampa Bay.
They still got a good team.
They still have the core team. They're just old.
Yeah.
They're just, Vassie's old. I mean, Indiana Jones old, right? It's not about the age, it's about the mileage. But fucking obviously with Kucherov, you can't count him out ever. Because he'll just decide that the last half of the season is like, oh, I don't lead in points. Okay, let's just go score fucking 12. Because fuck McDavid and McKinnon.
Hey, look, I had 6 games in a row where I scored 4 or more points. What are you guys doing?
I mean, again, yeah, Hagel, Gensel, Point, Sorelli, like these guys, like we know all these names. Victor Hedman, know all of it, right? Like these are all guys that were there for fucking.
And they added John Carlson. He's older too, but he's still a good defenseman.
And fucking, they still have Cooper as coach.
Right, baby.
I'm not doing it again.
Yeah. Tired of him.
Saw Connor's eyes light up the moment. It's like,
It's like, he
yeah,
said
bring up
it.
the coaches. Let's
He
bring up
said
the
it.
coaches today.
He said the C word.
Like, no, we're not talking about how I forgot Benzi's name, fuckers.
It was a great moment in history.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God it's forgotten.
Vasilevsky.
No
I mean,
evidence. No, but dude, there is solid B plus, A
Yeah.
minus. Like, they're gonna be in the mix. They're gonna be right there, third seed, fucking wild card, fucking take your pick. They're gonna be somebody's pain in the ass in the playoffs,
yeah.
hands down.
I'm going right with you, dude. He's going. It's probably they'll probably get second or third place in the
Oh.
division.
Yep.
Depending on how Vasilevsky is the reigning Vezina Trophy winner. JJ Moser's good. John Carlson's good. They have a pretty stacked defense. I don't know. Victor Hedman, he's getting older. We'll see what he looks like after his injury last season.
Yep.
But Yanni Gord, I like him. He's a good.
I thought
That's a
we were
solid
gonna
3C.
pick up. I thought we were gonna pick him up the other season, or what?
Me
Last
too.
season before.
Yeah, last year I think. Last year, the
Yeah.
year before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Kucherov is just as much as honestly I don't really
He's
care for him.
Fucking Cooch.
He's top 5 player in the league.
I like.
I really
Cooch.
don't like Braden Point either. I don't know. He's like one of those guys like with those punchable faces.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
he's a great player.
Yeah.
Jake Ensel, I like him too. This team is just all
like
around
Gensel.
solidly good, dude.
I
I
do
mean,
trust.
them in
I
Montreal
do too.
would make another great would make a great first round if they played each other in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, Tampa, Montreal.
Yeah,
that'd be a
sick,
fun.
dude.
That'd be a
That
fun
would be
matchup.
really fun. But
the old guard versus the new guard.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm giving them the B.
I like pretty much everything on this team, really. I don't have any problems. I mean, their bottom 6, Gergensen's in VL. I like Holmberg and Mikheyev. I like James. That's a solid group for your bottom 6. But their top 6, that fucking Brandon Hagel guy is the heart and soul of this team, and he goes. He just goes. And that's like, they're powered by Kucherov and his Energizer Bunny act or whatever, but
just keep scoring and scoring and scoring.
Yeah, he's ridiculous sometimes.
The problem that they have to worry about is injuries. Carlson and Ryan McDonough and Victor Hedman are all older. Hedman already has injury issues. I know Ryan McDonough had injury issues in the past. Braden Point's had injury issues. If Kucherov or Hagel get hurt, there's their chances go way down real quickly. So I would give them an A.
I almost said an A, to be honest with you.
I don't, because I think they're better than Buffalo and Boston and closer to Florida. I don't think they're closer to Montreal, but I mean they are, but not as close.
You said B plus A minus, so
I'm fine if you give them an A, dude. To be honest,
it's really hard to count Tampa out of anything ever.
Yeah,
just Tampa in general.
Yeah,
it's weird because it looks like their window closed and then it's like still open. Like we just forgot. We just forgot to close it or something. Like you forgot to close the window. It's weird.
Somebody put the fucking AC unit in it.
They basically
just gonna stay open.
What basically happened for Tampa was they transitioned from superstar player to superstar player at the exact right time, going from Stamkos to Kucherov. Like they had the overlap was perfect, where Kucherov had taken off as the guy, and they were like, "All right, see ya. You're gone, Stamkos. It's done."
Enjoy Nashville.
And they just, because that's when they thought their window was going to close, and it didn't, because they took off riding on Kucherov and the rest of the team they had around him. It wasn't just him, but
right. And if you go to Puck Peter, they got they have some great contracts, dude. Their highest contract is 9.5. There's 3 of them. Kucherov, Braden Point, and Vasilevsky all get 9.5, but that's the highest paid players. That not Gensel's 9, Hagel's 6.5. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Carlson's 8.5. They all have some. Everyone's under 10 million, and they still have 3.2 to work with going into the cap, and that's a lot of money for a deadline.
Yeah.
Trade deadline.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money for trade deadline. Yeah, I'm fine with you giving him an A, dude. To be honest with you, I was thinking about it too, but
Yeah, I just think it's a
Say that.
strong group. I mean, I think JJ Moser is awesome.
Mhm.
I just like the way this team's
He
put
is.
together. I've always liked Ilya Mikheyev. I've really wanted him to play for Colorado.
Yeah, JJ Moser. I'm glad you brought him up. He's a very underrated defenseman
Yeah,
in this league, dude.
yeah.
He's a really good
He's the
defenseman.
new
He's right up there.
He's the new Devon Taves.
Yes, you could totally relate to that,
It's
dude.
the
He
exact
is.
same
He is.
thing. He plays just
Yeah.
like him too. I mean, they're very similar.
Yep. Yep.
He's the new Devon
Yep.
Taves.
Yeah, I have no problem. I was really I was thinking of an A too, but then I went with B. But then, like you said, we're looking at other teams. I think they're better than Buffalo. I think they're better than Boston. So I have no problem giving them an A.
Okay. We're gonna go into Toronto.
This might be the
Everybody's
most controversial one we have.
could be.
I kind of have a change of heart.
You have a change of heart?
Just a little bit.
what?
Yeah,
How?
just a little
Why?
bit. I was just looking over some things and thinking some stuff over for this team. I mean, I'm not changing what I said off camera, but I am going to add some positives to it as well.
I think that this is a good roster. I do. That doesn't necessarily mean I think they're a good team. I think that you can have a good roster and still be a shit team. The problem with Toronto will always be the problem that Buffalo faced up until halfway through the season last year. Is they cannot be managed effectively to do anything.
We haven't seen
There's
it effectively managed.
There you go.
Yeah.
We haven't seen Toronto effectively managed since the 60s. So none of us have actually ever seen Toronto properly managed. But no, there's a lot of guys on here I do like, and I think that they could be good if they somehow find some chemistry and some cohesion. Do I think they're going to find it this year? Probably not. And in this division, they're even with a stacked roster, I think they're potentially the second best Canadian team in this division.
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah. So, which sucks because Austin Matthews deserves better. So, I'm gonna give him a C. That's my 2 cents. I'm gonna give him a C.
Okay. I'm gonna go, Connor.
Sure, go ahead.
All right. So I remember I was telling you guys about the Frankenstein's monster kind of thing with like just
Yeah, we've
added parts.
We've hit on it a few times.
Yeah.
The expansion draft team.
The expansion draft team. But now I'm thinking about it. Now this is only because I'm anticipating. I'm anticipating Morgan Riley's going to get traded at some point during the offseason. I don't know what they're going to get back for him, but that's a lot of money. I think it's over like $6 million. I'm anticipating Gavin McKenna to be the setup man for Austin Matthews. I love Austin Matthews. I think he's one of the best American players right now in the league. Gavin McKenna, the first overall pick this year. What made me win him over, dude, is when he beat the shit out of that guy at the bar after said something about his mom.
Same.
That's the hockey player I want on my team.
You're damn right.
Okay, so he shows like he could protect. He's going to protect. You know, Austin Matthews will score like 69 goals that 1 year, but I think he finished with like 39 assists or something like that. So he's not a playmaker.
Yeah.
If any Toronto fans are watching this, I apologize. I think William Nylander is very overrated. I'm sorry.
Garbage.
I think he's a good player.
He's
I don't think he's like
garbage.
I don't think he's a high-end player at all. I think Gavin McKenna eventually will make Nylander expendable at some
I wouldn't be
point.
surprised if he makes them expendable this season.
I was about to say that it could be this season. I really want Gavin McKenna to be good. I want him to be an absolute stud, actually, with Austin Matthews. And I think Gavin McKenna is the guy that Austin Matthews needs on this team to score goals because he's dipping. Austin, right? He hasn't been. He's not progressing. He's regressing.
Yeah, he's
And it's because of the guys around him. Like, I don't like him and Nylander just don't. They're not good together. They don't mesh well.
It's been because of the turmoil within the media and the locker room and all that.
Yeah,
And
it's a very hard market to play in, but I think Gavin McKenna is perfect for this market, dude, for just what he did in the offseason.
We'll
But
see.
Well,
Gavin McKenna might
if he
only.
can take over what Mitch Marner left,
I think he can.
then yeah.
Well,
I think he can.
eventually.
Gavin
the
McKenna's
death threats.
No. The scoring.
I mean, he's going to take over the death threats because that's what happens when it doesn't work out for the guy there.
Yeah,
And it
100%.
just so happens to be that Mitch Marner wasn't the fucking problem. Good job, Toronto.
Surprise!
Yeah.
It's fucking
So
idiots.
I think Gavin McKenna has like a really good. I'm just anticipating that if he might only score 15 goals, but he might get like 65 to 70 assists from Austin Matthews on his line. That's just my opinion. And the rest of the team, John Tavares, serviceable second line center.
So you think McKenna's going to take over Matty Nyes on the top line?
Yeah.
Why not play all three of them together?
I honestly think he's going to make him expendable. Like, he might get, Nylander could get traded because McKenna is so fucking good. I think McKenna's going to be an absolute stud. He's going to get Rookie of the Year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I love the kid, dude. I watched all his videos. He's awesome, dude.
Yeah, he is fun to watch.
That last line, I don't like any of those guys, to be honest with you, including Duhaime, even when he was on Colorado. I don't like any of those guys, but that's a pretty good fourth line to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah. I don't like them, but they're good.
Yeah, I wouldn't like to play against them, is what I'm trying to say. But I do. Radish was a good pickup. I don't like Bob and Net. I don't like Stolarz either.
Yeah, we've talked about that.
Yeah, that's the only problem right now is their goaltending, and just they're a good overall team. I'm going to give them a B, to be honest. Dude.
Wow.
Because I think Gavin McKenna, like I think he's going to be fucking incredible, bro.
Okay.
I really do. I have high hopes for this kid. I hope he does good, dude. I always root for the young guys.
Good on you.
No
That's a bold
team.
prediction. I like it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to give him a B. I don't know if they're going to make the playoffs. It depends what they do with Morgan Riley. Because I think he's going to be traded. Because they've been talking about him being traded for a long time. So they're probably just going to find a right suitor for him. So.
I agree that their roster is a B. I don't think this team is a B, though. Like, they have so much talent to definitely make it. Yeah, Matty. I like Matty Nyes. I think he's a good player.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
you take Roslovic off that and put McKenna on the right wing, or switch Nyes to the right wing and have those top three guys. That's a pretty solid top line right there, man.
Yeah. But they don't got a lot after that.
Yeah, I honestly don't like William Nylander. I think he needs to go, to be honest. I think he's the cancer of this team right now. That's just my opinion.
I've been saying that for a long time.
And I hope Gavin McKenna drives him out of Toronto. Like, he'll be expendable with his contract and his skill. He can go to another team and bring somebody back even better for the team. But a B. I'm giving him a B.
$11.5 million of fucking cap space. That would change the entire face of this team.
Mm-hmm. And Chris Tanev is healthy. He's still good. I like him too.
Yeah.
But I'm giving him a B, guys. The only thing I don't like about it really is their goaltending. I'm like, with their goaltending, but okay.
I think it's a C. I agree with what you said. I see where you see the potential in the B, but the reason I give it a C is because I'm not judging it on the potential. I'm judging it on what it is now. And they have two unproven players in their forward group with Gavin McKenna and Easton Cowan, who they're hoping blossom into something good this season.
Right.
And they got high chances. I mean, they're good players. So hopefully it takes on. They're built right now as a team that knows that it can finish anywhere between 7th and 11th or 12th in the division, depending on what happens, because they also have the Morgan Riley saga going on. They have questionable goaltending as usual. The rest of their lineup is just kind of a mishmash of players after Nyes, Matthews, and Nylander, and then we bring in the Nylander factor that you talked about already. Nylander's the problem, and he needs to go because he's immature. He's a elite player. He is awesome, but he is immature
Dylan
as
Larkin.
all. Yes. Well, he's more. I don't know if he whines. He's more of a cut up, I think. And it distracts. I mean, he's the player that got in trouble for flipping off the photographer.
Yeah.
Like, bro, really?
He's been in the league long enough not to do that
Yeah,
shit. He
like,
knows that.
dude,
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Like, it would have been fine if it was a paparazzi shot, but you were flipping
Sure.
off a camera like a photographer at a game from the press box. What are you doing? So
Yeah.
I just don't see this team being good enough to make the playoffs. They could be in the wild card race till the end of the season, but I give them a C.
Yeah.
There's a lot of what happens with this, whether Nylander gets traded, whether Riley gets traded. Well, does the goaltending hold up? Do these players develop the way we needed them to?
A lot of question marks.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
Here, we'll edit this one in. So, all right, guys, thank you for joining us. This is our Atlantic Division tier list, and like it, hate it, fucking let us know.
Yeah.
Next time you see us, we'll be talking about next time you see us, we'll be talking about the schedule. Woohoo! All right, everybody, take it easy.
Yes.
Later,
Later,
everybody.
everybody.
Have a good one.